Have you ever wondered how your favorite bread gets its fluffy texture, or how your beloved beer gets its unique taste? The secret lies in tiny organisms called yeasts. These microscopic beings are often misunderstood, and many might even recoil at the thought of them. But the truth is, yeasts are everywhere. In the air we breathe, on the fruits we eat, and yes, even on the skin we live in. They've been around for hundreds of millions of years, silently shaping our world in ways we can hardly imagine. They are the unsung heroes of the culinary world, lending their magic to bread, beer, wine, and a host of other foods and beverages. Without them, our meals would be a lot less interesting. Yet, they're not just culinary wizards. They are also vital players in the grand scheme of life on Earth, participating in essential processes like decomposition and nutrient cycling. So, are yeasts friend or foe? Stay tuned to find out. Yeasts, despite their size, have a fascinating biology that allows them to perform incredible tasks. Let's embark on a microscopic journey to explore these fascinating organisms. Yeasts are single-celled organisms that belong to the fungus kingdom. They have a simple structure similar to our cells, with a nucleus, mitochondria, and a cell membrane. However, what makes them unique is their cell wall, composed mainly of a carbohydrate called chitin, which provides structure and protection. Now, on to their reproduction. Yeasts mainly reproduce asexually through a process called budding. Here, a small bud or daughter cell is formed on the parent cell. This bud grows until it separates, becoming a new yeast cell. Fascinating, isn't it? But that's not all. Some yeasts can also reproduce sexually, under specific conditions, forming spores that can survive harsh environments. Let's talk metabolism. Yeasts are famous for their ability to ferment sugars. They break down sugars like glucose into alcohol and carbon dioxide. This process, known as fermentation, is why yeasts are so crucial in bread making and brewing. But did you know they can also respire aerobically like us when oxygen is available? They are truly versatile beings. Finally, let's touch on their diversity. There are about 1,500 known species of yeasts. They vary in size, shape, and function. Some are beneficial, used in food production and biotechnology, while others can cause infections. They're found in various environments, from the deep sea to our own bodies. So, as you can see, yeasts are much more complex than they initially seem. But how does this biology benefit us? You might be surprised to learn just how much yeasts contribute to our lives. Let's start with a familiar joy: food and drink. Yeasts are the unseen heroes behind some of our favorite treats. They're the secret ingredient that makes bread rise, giving it that delectable, fluffy texture we all love. But it doesn't stop with bread. Yeasts are also the masterminds behind the fermentation process that produces alcoholic beverages. From the crisp taste of beer to the refined flavors of wine, we have yeast to thank. But did you know that yeasts do more than just tickle our taste buds? They're also vital players in the world of biofuel production. By feeding on sugars and starches, yeasts produce ethanol, a type of alcohol that can power our cars and heat our homes. This means that these microscopic beings have a role in our quest for renewable energy sources and a more sustainable future. And if this wasn't enough, yeasts are also crucial in scientific research. Scientists use these organisms as model systems to study the fundamentals of life. You see, despite their simplicity, yeasts share many genetic and cellular processes with more complex organisms, including us humans. By studying yeasts, we can understand more about our own biology and develop treatments for various diseases. So, from making our food scrumptious, to providing a renewable energy source, to aiding in scientific research, yeasts are truly remarkable. They're not just tiny organisms floating around in our environment, they're hard-working little powerhouses contributing significantly to various aspects of our lives. And the most fascinating part, all these benefits come from a life form so small it's practically invisible to the naked eye. It just goes to show, size isn't everything. Even the smallest beings can have the biggest impact. Incredible, isn't it? These tiny organisms have such a profound impact on our world. So let's do a quick recap of what we've learned about yeasts. These fascinating microscopic beings are not just the stuff of science class. They're a fundamental part of our everyday lives, and our understanding of them has grown significantly over the years. At their core, yeasts are single-celled fungi, a part of the larger fungal kingdom. They reproduce by a process known as budding, where a small bud or daughter cell forms on the parent cell. Eventually, this bud will separate and become its own individual yeast cell. But yeasts are not just fascinating from a biological perspective. They also play an essential role in many of the foods and drinks we enjoy daily. The process of fermentation, where yeasts convert sugars into alcohol and carbon dioxide, is integral to the production of bread, beer, and wine. This process, which has been utilized by humans for thousands of years, is a testament to the power and importance of these tiny organisms. Beyond our plates and glasses, yeasts also have significant implications in the field of biotechnology. They're used in the production of biofuels, in environmental cleanup, and even in the creation of life-saving medications. The humble yeast, it seems, is anything but ordinary. So what can we take away from all of this? Yeasts, these tiny single-celled fungi, are a lot more than meets the eye. They're an integral part of our world, influencing not only the foods and drinks we consume, but also the broader fields of science and technology. Their ability to ferment sugars has shaped human history, and their potential uses in biotechnology hint at an exciting future. So next time you're enjoying a slice of bread or a pint of beer, spare a thought for the yeasts that made it possible. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep learning fascinating facts about the microscopic world around us. Enjoy the world of yeasts and see you in the next video.